Hello everybody, my name is Patrick DeMars.
I'm Noah Butler.
I'm Drew Winkie.
I'm Kyle Rooney.
And we consist of Team 1 YM7. For our 309 project this semester, we created a game called Monikers. Now this is typically a game in which you have a set of cards that you kind of pass around the group. You're teamed up with half of the players, so I'll have one other teammate. And when I have the deck of cards in my hand, it's going to be my job to try to get my teammate to guess what card I have in my hand. So the entire deck of cards gets gone through 3 times. In the first round, you're able to say anything except for what is on the card for the title. For the second round, you can say only one word. So that's pretty difficult, but at this point you've seen all the cards once, so you have an idea of what the cards are. And then in the third round, it's charades only, so you're not able to say words at all.
Now, before we jump into the gameplay portion of the application, there is some non-gameplay functionality to look at. So here, if we get logged into an administrator's account, you can see that there is a settings gear in the upper right that is not present for just regular users. So if we click that, we pull up the selected deck screen. And if we click the floating action button, we can create a new deck. So let's create one named ISU. We are then able to create a card that's going to go into that deck. So let's create one called ComS 309, which is of course our favorite class, and assign a point value, which will be used when a team guesses that card correctly. If we then click the back button, you can see that the card we just created is a part of that deck. If we then go ahead and create another card, and again assign some points to it, originally, we logged in with an existing account. Now, if you're a new user and don't have an account yet, you're able to create a new account just by putting in a username and password and clicking the Create button. The application will automatically sign you in and keeps you secure by using JWT tokens to authenticate you with the backend.
So jumping into the game, I am going to be the host. So on my machine or my phone, I'm going to go ahead and click Create a Game. I can then go ahead and select a deck. So that is the deck that all of our cards are going to be pulled from. For these purposes, I'm going to go ahead and click General. Each turn has a time limit on it, so I'm going to go ahead and move that to 25. And then cards selected per player, well, I'll keep that up a little bit higher. And then cards selected per player, I'm going to put at 5. And I'm going to go ahead and click Start Game. So at this point, it gives me the lobby. And I'm able to tell all of my game mates that the room code is SDNIH. So then on each of their individual machines, they went ahead and clicked Join Game on the home screen, and you can see that they are all now in the game. So we have Team 1 and Team 2 on my screen, so that is how we decide who the teammates are. I am going to go ahead and assign KJ Rooney and ND Butler to Team 2. So that we alternate every other as we're looking at the lobby here, or as we rotate around in the game. So now in the game, we would typically deal out 10 cards to each person, and then they'd pick out 5 cards to contribute to the big deck that gets used for the game. So as I hit begin choosing cards, that's what's going to happen at this time. Each person then has the option to either reject or accept the card. So if you don't like what you're seeing in the card, or you think it'd be really hard for people to guess, you can reject it. You also want to pay attention to the points. Alright, so now that we all have our cards selected, I'm going to go ahead and click Start Game. It's a silver instrument. It is long and goes out to the side.
Like
high-pitched sound.
Flute?
Yep, and if you play that instrument, what are you called?
Flutist?
Okay, flautist, yeah, so I'm gonna say card guest. I don't know how to say that one, but I'm out of time.
This is a Christian, a member of a Christian group. They don't have they don't use electricity.
Amish?
Yes.
Whale?
Noel. There we go, we get some points there.
Himalayan.
Sherpa.
Yeah.
%, not fat, red shirt.
Yeah.
Of course, two people are right there. Sure.
One other functionality that the game has is the ability to pause. So when I pause, I am able to adjust the amount of time that each player is given. So I'm going to adjust it up to 50 to give us a bit more time, and that's going to take effect in the next round here.
Of course, when you're
All right, so that's the end of the game. You can see Team 2 overall outperformed Team 1.
It's a close one.
So
That's
Team
close.
2 won. Nice work, everybody. Go back home, and we can always create it in another game and have some more fun.
All right.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.